Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. It's been busy today already. I had contractors come out at like 8 o'clock this morning, and we were looking on how we're going to do the back of the goat barn to open it up, plus give a windbreak, and then build something over top of it so she can come out even when it's not so horrible. But I can also get in and clean the rest of that barn out. So it's really going to make a deal. You have one of the guys was a perfectionist, the other one could see what I was looking for, and it was like, this is, I don't know when that smokehouse was built. Our house was first needed in 1890, so I'm pretty sure probably around the same time. You can't make something like that perfect. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see what he comes up with on how to do it, but I think it can be done. So I've got to get out there this weekend. I've got to work hard, get all of the poison oak vines off that side, and get all of the manure and straw and everything that I just chucked out the window. So I'm still kind of recovering from that, but I was also sick during that, not to mention I still have my stomach thing going on. It's not as bad as it was, but I'm still just losing weight like crazy because I just can't eat what I normally eat. I really wanted a milkshake this morning, but of course they closed down our Dairy Queen, and I didn't feel like going through anything else, so I went ahead and got a frozen coffee, which has been good to sip on. I mean, I could have just got a slushy or something, but I figured, it's still coffee time. I wanted something kind of milky and sweet. And so I did go ahead and splurge and get one of these today, which is sometimes what I do when I go grocery shopping. I feel like I should get paid for that. I'm spending money, and I feel like my efforts to make certain that we're saving money and getting all of the products that we need, you know, I deserve something special. Of course, I didn't get any fast food or anything because we did get lobster. So that was a special occasion thing, and the prices were right, even though they're the size of crawdads. It's something special. It's a birthday gift for my husband. His birthday will be November 1st. And so, I mean, within the next few days, maybe this weekend, we'll have his dinner. I'm thinking like twice baked potatoes, lobster, shrimp, um, and maybe a salad or some sort of green bean casserole sounds good to my stomach. I'm just eating the weirdest things just to get food in me. I mean, I tried eating like a fresh salad the other day and it didn't work. So anyway, let's just go on to what we have to talk about. Well, um, lots going on, lots going on. There's two people I really want to focus on this conversation, and that would be Kevin Roberts and Tucker Carlson. But before I do that, I want to say again, I am still trying to figure out how people are saying that the hurricane situation was not a natural occurrence. I can't I can't wrap my head around how you could say anything else. I have to remind people that Vermont had two very vicious floods. There was death and destruction with those, and I never once heard anyone from Vermont say that, it was either an act of God or, it was an act of the government or anything like that. I do realize that it came at a very horrible time, but it's hurricane season and it's devastating and it's horrible. But I don't understand where they get the information that it was not a natural occurrence. That concerns me, and it concerns me as the same way of wanting to teach the Bible in school when in fact science is what should be taught in school. So I really don't know where that comes from. I think that's really crazy. That's just ludicrously crazy. Anyway, moving on. To those who say that, I'm crazy about the Project 2025 thing, I will direct you to Kevin Roberts. I just saw an interview with Kevin Roberts. I think it's on his own vlog or whatever, YouTube channel or whatever it is. So just look up Kevin Roberts, go to YouTube, just type in his words or his name, and you'll see like his latest um, word vomit that he did. Um, Kevin Roberts is the president of Heritage Foundation. He is the author of Project 2025. He also has written a book with J.D. Vance, who authored the foreword to that book. They're holding the book off. The reason they're holding the book off is because everybody went bonkers over this Project 2025. Okay? But his words alone should tell you that Project 2025 is right there. It's ready for the Trump transition. And his own words say that. He said, when um, November 6th will be policy making season. It will be our season. And what he is saying is that Project 2025 will be put in. And, you know, if he's that tight with Vance and they know that Trump has lost his ever loving mind, and I could talk about some of the things that he has said lately in his rallies, and it's telling that Vance will definitely push him out. And Kevin Roberts, with his own words, policy making season, our season. So my thing is if Trump wins and Project 2025 goes in, and you start seeing laws change that start affecting you, your neighbors, your family, your friends, I hope that you remember the words that I warned you that this was going to happen. And if you think that, oh, I don't care if Project 2025 comes in, well, then you have not read it. Even MAGA supporters should be concerned about this. And, you know, it's a little late for the media to start saying, well, we should have done this and we should have said this because we misled and we didn't do this. Well, that's by design. You know, critiquing Kamala constantly and ignoring the crazy stuff that Trump says. The media has finally said, you know, we were wrong. But here's the problem with that. They're owned by Trump supporters, and they know that their lives will be in danger if Trump gets in, if they have spoken out against him. Because he has already said that he wants to shut down some medias, he wants to come after civilians. I can't understand why you think that's okay. Or did you just not know that's what he said because you're not paying attention? I think that I'm to the point where I just don't know what else to think or say. But there's something else I want to talk about, and that's Tucker Carlson. He is the grossest, just gross. I put Tucker Carlson, Kirk, I put him in the same little group with a few others because they are just horrible people. And he might want to call Donald Trump daddy, but Donald Trump can't be my daddy. He shouldn't be your daddy. And Tucker Carlson goes on and he starts making like the analogy of children being bad and his daughter being bad and you've got to have control over it. Daddy's coming home. and daddy's going to give you a vigorous spanking. You're talking about a man who spoke about how he assaults women, a man who has been found liable, guilty of rape, a man who took healthcare decisions away from women and then wants to tell them that he's going to be their protector. It's all gross. It's weird. I mean, when you're talking about weird, that's all weird because it all goes together. I don't want Trump to be my daddy. I don't even want him to be my neighbor. Of course, he wouldn't live out here and live a real life. He wants to live in a golden tower and scam people so he don't have to change his lifestyle. If you all think that he is as wealthy as he claims he is, please, come on. He'll be living off of Ivanka and her husband, Kushner, because they made so much money from Saudi Arabia. And I think Trump just opened another or made a contract to build something out there. It's just gross. But Tucker Carlson is gross. Y'all don't understand what these people do to you. Since you are following these people like they're telling you the golden truth, they're not what they claim to be to you to get you to vote for something that you just really wouldn't. When has it been okay to be a rapist? When has it been okay to be such a vulgar, disgusting human being and truly not caring about those who you claim you care about? He don't care about you. He wanted to shoot protesters. He will do it next time. I mean, is that really what you want voting for Trump? You want him to just come unglued and have the military just mow people down? Better watch Crossfire, because it will involve all of us. And so when Project 2025 goes in, if Trump wins, be ready, because you're going to see people that should not be put in jail, people killed that should not be killed. And don't think it's not going to happen, because he has no guardrails. He can do whatever he wants to as the criminal king. But the crazy mind thoughts of people is dangerous, and is, it kind of baffles me, because I can't understand how Donald Trump, the sleaziest businessman in New York, has gotten this far with you. It is amazing. It is one amazing thing, but it's also a very dangerous thing. So, before daddy gets home to spank, that just grosses me out. Remember, go look up Kevin Roberts. He's going to tell you it's their season to put out the policies of Project 2025. Y'all have a great day. Hugs from a distance. I got more to do. Bye, y'all.